Okay, let's talk about the new Gore Fabric Technology. Um, well, maybe it's not brand new, but it's confusing to some people what it actually is. So, and I'm referring to the Alpha Comp hoodie and the Alpha Comp pants. Now, I've had my pants now. If you've been watching a few of the videos I posted, you'll notice I'm wearing these now. I've shot them all in one day, but I've had these now for 5, 6, 7 days. I've worn them every day. Now I binge wear my new stuff, so that would be typical, but I have the Beta AR pants and the Alpha SL pants. One's Gore Tex Pro, one's Gore Tex Packlight, and these are Gore Tex 3-layer mixed with the Fortis 1.0 soft shell. They're awesome. I it's You're gonna wear the Beta AR pants. You're gonna go outside. You don't wear them around the house. Even the Alpha SL pants, you don't wear those around the house. These things are comfortable. They are quieter. Anyone who owns a pair of Beta AR pants, they are loud, and I'll do a review on mine, and you'll see how loud they are. It's shocking. So, and the ass is manageable, and they have articulation in their pants, Arcteryx. The first time I put on my Beta AR pants, and I took a look in the mirror, and it looked like I had a diaper on that was on me for a year. I was shocked. In fact, I read a review on the Arcteryx site from a guy who bought these pants, the Alpha Comp pants, and he was complaining about the extra inch of material in the back. And these are the best pants. There's a leaf pant, which I'm going to do a review on. The Griffin, whatever. They're amazing. I don't like the camouflage, but those have great articulation. But I guess they're not figuring that you're going to be climbing with them as much. So the asses was great. The Beta R's are huge. The Alpha SLs, a little bit less, and these are much less in terms of how much room you have in your ass, because they're articulated, so the legs are bent. And you can see that in any pictures of them when they're sideways. You can see that they've got that articulation. So if you're standing straight, there's a big billowing effect on the back end. When you lift the leg, it straightens out, and it makes it so you can lift your legs much easier. But if you like to wear this stuff around walking the dog, hiking, you know what I mean, that where you might end up in places afterwards, it doesn't look like you're carrying a wide load or a month's worth of dumpage. That Griffin pant, though, is very articulate. I can lift my legs very well, and there's nothing at all. And now I wouldn't say it's a soft shell, because it's a mixture. I'll do a review on them, because you know what? They're awesome, and I wish they made them in gray, or they should bring those into non-leaf stuff and make them as a regular pant that they sell that isn't camouflage, at least. Okay, so the Alpha, sorry, we'll cut that out. Alpha Comp pant and Alpha Comp hoodie. So what they are is a composition. That's what the comp stands for. They are a soft shell. You have the darker area up here, and the hood is all 3-layer Pro. No, sorry, 3-layer Gore Tex. It's not the Pro. And ironically, the second generation of leaf stuff, I have an Alpha LT pant that is this. It's Gore Tex Pro. I had to call Gore Tex in the States, the leaf section, which is American for some reason. At least the number on the website was. And I was trying to figure out whether they were second generation or not, because mine were Gore Tex Pro, which is second generation Gore Tex. But the newer second generation of those Alpha LT leaf pants we're actually switched to this material. Now, there's a difference between military Gore Tex and this, and on those other reviews, I'll show you this. There's safety additives put in that, or it won't melt in fire retardant, whatever. So I don't know if maybe this stuff's lighter or whatnot, but like this is good stuff, right? So that's the 3-layer Gore Tex. Then you have the Fortis 1.0 soft shell, and then you have the Gore Tex back down at the bottom again. This is a climbing jacket, so it has these little anti-harness slip things. So when your harness comes up, your harness belt catches on this little thing, but they can be removed. There's little slits here, and you can pull these things out. You gotta take needle nose pliers, or I'm not gonna do it right now because it'll be difficult, but you can get them out. Now, the soft shell is thin, Fortis 1.0, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And then you've got, on the inside, you've got the pockets, all the mesh in all the pockets are mesh, so they're ventilated, which adds to the breathability because it's really breathable. This jacket is extremely breathable. It's the best of both worlds. If you've ever been out in the rain, now they're ice climbing gear for ice that's falling on you, snow drifts, spin drifts that are hitting you, or in the pant when your legs are kicking and stuff, it's got the Gore Tex in the right places. But for general use, hiking and stuff like that, it's great because you get the Gore Tex protection. When it rains, if you've ever noticed, even in a pretty good rainfall, your body doesn't get as wet because the rain is usually falling straight down most of the time, not always, but usually the rain falls pretty much straight down, and everything else in your head and your shoulders deflect everything, and your body will stay much drier, including your legs all the way down. I know I've been testing those the other 2 pair of shell pants that I have, and I got caught in moderate rain, and I was noticing that I wasn't getting any, like they weren't even getting wet at all because I really needed to lay down flat for it to hit it because it hits you. So for the non-ice climbing applications, for one, it's really quite water resistant, this Fortis 1.0, and it's got the DWR stuff on it, so it's got a good water repellency anyways, but the bulk is going to be taken on your shoulders. Everything else will get deflected, and it does have the mesh in here which make it a little bit more wind resistant, so that's the only thing. And this jacket's really breathable. I've noticed it greatly. In fact, in the pants, at 0 degrees, or I was at +3, 0 being freezing, so it's either Celsius or Fahrenheit. Someone should write in the comments, is it Celsius or Fahrenheit I'm talking about, so I don't gotta look and not look like a moron. But I noticed you got up in the upper areas here, there is the soft shell, and I noticed that it was cold. I put on the leggings underneath, a midweight and a heavyweight, I'm fine, but a midweight and 0, you can feel the coldness up here. And I'm just walking the dog and stuff, testing it out. So they breathe. So much so that I think these would be almost a 4-season jacket that you don't gotta get stifled in. You're not gonna get stifled in Gore Tex. This is probably the best 4-season Gore Tex jacket that you can get, just because of that. Because this can be worn if you're just wearing a t-shirt under here, you would feel great because this is really breathable, and there's a little bit extra wind resistance because of this mesh lining here, but yet it doesn't block it out completely. I'm not going to say I felt the wind come right through, but Fortis 1.0 is really thin. So these aren't super warm, but you can see it goes around the back. It fits nice. It's got a nice hood, nice collar. It's got a nice cool chin guard that I have an Alpha SL jacket, and they got a different thing here where it looks like it's folded over. It's kind of cool. There's nothing there like a chin guard, but it's really nice, minimalist. I like it. So that's the Alpha Comp hoodie. This is Iron Anvil. The hood has got its, you know, the typical Arcteryx hood. It's got a little brim here, and then it cinches down tight so you can move left and right and see everything. They got great design. The one thing that's different in these is the cinching the waist is done through the pockets. I don't know. I haven't seen that in any other Arcteryx jacket. Now there might be others. I just don't know yet. But I'll find out soon enough. So yeah, it cinches up through the pockets, which can be a little weird at first. You got to give it a good tug, but it keeps things from hanging down. I guess it's nice, maybe so you don't get anything caught while climbing and whatnot. It's a fitted jacket, so it's really cinched in. Yet I can fit a North Face thermal ball, which is a large, and that's kind of boxy. I can fit that under there quite nice. Yet it's still not excessive because again, it is a nice climbing jacket. The Alpha Comp pants. Now, these are an extra large here. I'm wearing a medium, so these might look a little big. They've got the Gore Tex. They have a nice, there's no gaiter in these, but what's really nice about these, and a lot of companies kind of miss this out, is once you open these up, you can snap that onto there, and then you can close this, and it really tightens up over the boot. Other companies that forget that little part, and you got this thing hanging off. So that's a good little thing there. I mean, Arcteryx, they pay attention to detail. The only thing that I'll save that for the Beta AR review. Regardless, they've got your Keyprotec, I'll cut that out. Your instep is heavy duty. Your Gore Tex is along the front. The Fortis soft shell, which is stretched by the way, goes around the back. And then you got the Gore Tex, it comes up along the legs, and you've got the Gore Tex seat. Keep in mind these are an extra large pair here. They only have one pocket. The Beta ARs only have one pocket. What I do to get rid of that is I wear another pair of pants underneath and zip down the leg, and then you have access in here. And same with the Beta SLs. Now I can't do that with this, and I thought, one pocket, what am I going to get done with that? Especially since I have the Alpha SL, which only has one pocket as well. But this is a cool pocket. It's kind of a weird design where it actually, it doesn't have, there's a terminology for this that where it folds open. It doesn't fold here, but only has expanding capabilities down in the bottom, which is kind of cool. Makes it more, less stuff. I mean, you know what, in all honesty, that's probably there because your harness might come around this area, and that way you don't have this thing here, and you can have stuff packed in down below. These are awesome pants. Yeah, Alpha Comp is so great. Like I said, I've had mine on. I should probably, my plan is I want to wash them, so I figured I'd give them a solid week of wearing around and stuff like that. Might also add, they look like they're brand new. There's no, their materials shed dirt and everything, and I've got a dog here, right, Roman? Yeah, he's sleeping. For once, he's not going to interrupt us. Great pants here. I'll show you. You can see that there's less, as long as they're pulled up. Now this guy was complaining about this little inch here, and he said that he returned them to Arcteryx and was complaining about this extra inch of material that they didn't need, and I was pretty shocked at that because that is what gives you your articulation. Right, Roman, come here. Oh, you were hiding, weren't you? Oh, good boy. He just loves all this attention here. Say something to the camera. This is Roman. Hey, buddy. Good boy. Maybe they make an Arcteryx little something for you, eh? Okay. See you guys. Okay, get up. Go. Go. Big suck. Hey, come on, get down. Get down. Oh, you're such a good boy. Yeah. Okay. Scene one, take one.